Hi, Mark Mikelat here from Building Aspirations, and I would love to teach you how to sell more of your professional services. Stay tuned for the video. Appointments. Let's talk about appointments. Now, if you are selling professional services, there's probably a conversation. There's probably an evaluation process. You're dealing with people who need to make a decision. They need to get budget. They need to get staff together. It's a multi-dimensional decision-making process. And it may require an appointment. You need to be knowledgeable. You need to have a methodology to determine what type of appointment is worth it, when, where, and how. Let me give you an example. I remember back in the day when I did some IT consulting. We had one very large project with a government in Asia, and one of our senior managers actually scheduled an appointment, got on a plane, and spoke to some decision makers in this country about the project. That entire trip, with preparation and costs and lunch and hotel and airfare and everything, was $10,000. Now, what you need now, the fact that it's $10,000 is irrelevant. Don't look at that. Look at, okay, what's the potential value of the contract? Okay, if the potential value of the contract was, I don't know, $10,000, okay, it's totally ridiculous. There's no way you can make any money. Okay, that's silly. But you know, what if the value was $1 million? Okay, But then what if the potential value of the contract was $1 million, but you knew that there were 20 other candidates, and maybe 10 of the candidates were local candidates or had better experience than you? Right? Maybe you don't even throw your hat in the ring. Or maybe it's higher risk, but because of the size of this government and potential lifetime value, it's worth it. Okay? So what you need to do is figure out what is the value of this appointment. And a lot of times I do not take in-person appointments, because a lot of times people want to talk with me. Great, I'd love to talk to you, but you know what? Oftentimes I will start with a phone call, a half-hour phone call, because even if it's a high-level CEO, I don't know if we're a match. I don't know if they have the budget. I don't know if our thought processes are going to be aligned. And if I have to get on a plane and come over and I'm going to waste your time and waste my time, no, time is too precious in the world. Okay, let's just figure out, how do we touch base? How do we get this information? Bam. I had a phone consultation with a CEO of a healthcare company just yesterday. We were on the phone for 12 minutes. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, done. Okay, cool. Okay, now she knows what she wanted. I knew my value proposition. We answered some basic questions, and there we go. Boom. So now, next steps, okay? Now, that's what works for me. Does that work for you? I don't know. I've heard examples of successful sales consultants. They'll schedule an appointment, 100 miles away, and they'll get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and they'll drive 3 hours for this appointment, because they make a decision that, okay, this touch with this client is worth it. Okay, just because you get the appointment doesn't mean that it's a good appointment. It could be a total waste of everybody's time. So you need some filtering. You need some pre-qualification. You need some research. Not every client is a good match for you. You are not a good match for every client. And the more effectively you can evaluate this filtering mechanism, this strategy, the more successful you will be, and the better you will be to the world, because you'll be able to find better suited candidates, clients, for the rest of your consulting practice. Now, how I do it is with a first phone call. And I'm going to invite you to a phone call with me. Not a group consultation, not pre-recorded. You can schedule one-on-one time with me. A half-hour consultation with me, no cost, no obligation, on the phone with me. What you do is you go to the link in the box below this video. Go to buildingaspirations.com buildingaspirations.com/appointment. That's buildingaspirations.com/appointment. Go directly to the online calendar and book a phone consultation with me, and you'll see there's a little bit of a pre-qualification questionnaire. I ask you just a little bit about what you're looking for so that I know who you are and we can have a very focused, success-oriented conversation. So not only can you learn from this example, but on the call we can learn more about each other and about how I can help you sell more of your consulting services. I've been doing it for a number of years. My clients have been very happy. I'd like to make you happy as well. This has been Mark Mikelat from Building Aspirations. I thank you for listening.